Alright. We doing Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm trying to get as many out tonight. Then when I upload. Yes. Alright, okay. Come on, Scorpio. Let's see what y'all got going on. Hopefully it's short. Like everybody else's. And not long. Strawberry sky. I got music on. Take one of them out. Come out. I just said I need to take one out. I was thinking it. Alright, okay. Right. Overall mood, two of pentacles. Alright, I like that. Let's see what's coming on. God damn. Off the bat. We got Ace of Wands, we got the Magician, we got the Queen of Wands. Somebody could be trying to manifest some type of new opportunity or trying to make a wish for something. Could be travel. You got Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It could be something too old. It's something behind it. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody selfish as hell. You got Two of Wands and the Emperor. I said that somebody is selfish as fuck. Five of Cups. And you got Judgment. Ooh, here we go. On the bottom of the deck, we got Tower in reverse. We got Seven of Pentacles. We got Lovers. Please don't let me have to take out my headphones. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Star. Wait a minute. We got the World. We got King of Swords. And then we got King of Pentacles. Ooh. I'm going to take my headphones out. We got to pause it. Page of Cups to me could be, let me keep pulling in. Jesus. Wait a minute. Here we go. You got the Ace of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Y'all could be trying to, I don't know if this to prove you, somebody else, but it's like trying to prove themselves. With a Page of Cups, it could be some apology or some half-hearted ass efforts, especially with the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups to me is the sinister child, like it's inner child type problems, connections, or whatever the case may be. With Six of Wands, sometimes it could be bully mentality, mob mentality. That could be a fall from something though. Nine of Cups could be unhappiness about something, whether it's achieving something or co-creating or an apology though. Knight of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles, it could be slow coming, especially wanting some type of affection from certain individuals or groups. So I don't know who this is. I don't know if it's breaking way into something or connecting with certain individuals, but it kind of does feel half-hearted. So I don't know if you're trying to connect with somebody or somebody's trying to connect with you, but if it's like some type of resistance, this is the time where like that scorpionic, I'm saying, like, no. That's where like all intuitiveness needs to be kicking the fuck in. All right, all right, all right. With the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, though, this could be, I like these, though, because with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, though, it could be like clarity comes in about something. I don't know if this got something to do with a contract or legal matters or finances or whatever the case may be, but I do like this, though, because the King of Swords could be ready to cut something out, especially, though with the world or whatever the case may be, this could be something in a person or a certain situation. So I don't know if it's certain antics, because keep in mind, Six of Wands can be the bully mentality, it could be flatterers, it could be enemies, friends, like losing status, hanging around the wrong people, or certain perceptions matters. Swords in the world could be something playing out in front of certain individuals, or you could be cutting out certain individuals. I just this could be cutting out or finally recognizing those. So I don't know if this is the can't beat them while join them mentality, to where I need to get what I need and then I'm doing what I gotta do, get where the fuck I gotta go so I can understand it. Or this could be somebody saying like, you know what, enough, like this is it. it's like some type of completion of a cycle though. Because you do got the judgment though. So I don't know if it's like this crossroad energy, somebody's into their necromancy spirit, because judgment sometimes can be karmic lessons. Well, that could be it. Hiding the selves of the shadow, or it could be necromancy where somebody who just dwells in the past, constantly bringing up shit, or it could be malicious gossip. Page of Swords was trying to rev his head. You got the Star though, and you got Ten of Pentacles though. So that's why I said this. I don't know if this family matters, work, careers, or obligations though. Because if it's like a job or career, it's kind of like needing to. I don't know. It's like honoring some form of a contract, or like somebody needs to, you need to, or whatever the case may be. Because it's something with the breakdown, especially Ten of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to heal something, fix something, whatever the case may be. But Ten of Pentacles is secrets, situations coming out. With the six, with the lovers and the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower, though, I don't know. It just feels half-hearted though. It's kind of like, oh no, don't do this. But it's just like somebody don't want somebody to do something because it's more beneficial to them. As I said with Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups is more of the reliance of emotional satisfaction or receiving that well done from certain individuals. If this is refixing something or reconstruction something, I kind of feel like it's gonna take its time, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's something that's gonna require time, patience, and a balancing of you. So it's kind of like you probably gonna have to go from I don't want to say split. It's kind of like going from the um. Wait a minute. It's going from. Ooh, what is that? I don't have those problems. I don't. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles, though, it's kind of like you're gonna go balance back from feminine to masculine and higher self, feminine and masculine to higher self. So if it is a karmic cycle, it's developing like who you make friends with. Because I feel like one of y'all ain't got like this scorpionic, like like that this bullshit. Like I don't think one of y'all tapping into that to where you're able to perceive it or being and know how to like network network. I don't want to say network because I said this is a year of resources. It could be I don't know why I want to do this, roll my shoulders, but to avoid some type of situation. So I kind of feel like something's going to take time though. This could be shining in an environment though, so I kind of feel like it's that though. So it was kind of like you're overcoming or being pushed up to something though and that higherness. This could be somebody not wanting to break something that was established, but I kind of feel like it wasn't necessarily established in the first place with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. So it may have been a little bit risque. It could have been abundant at one point in time, but at this point, it's kind of like knowing when to sever ties with certain people in certain situations. So that could be, So let's go. With the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Cups. For some of y'all, though, this newness or creativity or something with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, like maybe this could be a new start or a new idea with something, but I kind of feel like if it's looking for assistance from certain individuals or certain experiences, um, I kind of feel like I get this half-hearted, disingenuous feeling, especially with that Page of Cups. Five of Cups could be emotional disdain, whether this is like wondering wondrously of where you should go. Because I do say about the Three of Cups, about certain people that's in front of you, prioritizing certain things. Like this was more valuable, but this is not whether it comes to certain connections or relationships. So it's kind of like I want to go, but I don't want to go. I want to go, but I don't want to go. With the Magician and the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So I don't know if this is a relationship or a connection between two people. Oh, then we have Four of Pentacles there. I said that though. Somebody, if this is a job, this is career, this is something. I told you, if this is a can't beat them, why join them? This is a broken ass foundation where it is, especially with the Four of Pentacles, and somebody's trying to avoid some type of fallout or changing. I kind of feel like it's gonna take time or opening though, or whatever the case may be, but I don't feel like it's genuine, especially with the Page of Cups. So that's probably the karmic cycle of just recognizing certain things just gonna be the same. With the Magician, the Ace of Swords, going back to that, and the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands, though, somebody could be a little bit selfish, though. Let me say that. With the Ace of Swords, somebody could have a closed-minded process to certain things, inability to be able to communicate, very focused on themselves, the what they can perceive, certain interests and not other people though. So I kind of feel like it's that though. It could be some type of financial gain, one-upping, or whatever the case may be. Then you got Queen of Wands, where you hear me say this, and a Two of Wands, and the Emperor and the King of Cups. With these two being in separate though, whether this is a relationship, this could be a masculine or feminine that's just so focused on money, hyper masculinity of what it is that you shouldn't do, or trying to bring in a so called abundance. But this is a feminine though. This could be a direction of like, I don't know, it's kind of like somebody's taking the reins or whatever the case may be. Especially with the King of Cups being reversed. It looks like a lover's triangle. Ugh. Queen of Wands, that's what I said, but to me, going back to the overall statement, it looks like this fluctuating of energy that you're gonna have to go through. It's gonna be feminine, masculine, higher self, feminine, masculine, higher self, feminine, masculine, where it's just gonna be constant. I can't stay here too long. I can't do this too long. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like prioritizing like what is important or who's valuable of your time. That's what it is. You always hear me say time is the most valuable asset, and people don't recognize it until you put a fucking price on it. Period. I'm telling you, put a price on it, motherfucker. Start. Wait. You got Chariot though. Six of Swords and the Temperance. Ooh, with the Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Temperance, this could be wanting to move or relocate, especially when it's coming to family matters or establishing some form of new ground, being over to triumphant certain things. Like just moving forward, trying to heal, to fix something. I don't know if this, it's a marriage. No, I think it's a marriage or a commitment. Because you got Two of Swords. Yeah, I knew it. Didn't I say it was half-hearted? Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. I said it was half-hearted. Somebody's just trying to keep on to something just because they can or certain interests. With the Two of Swords and the Knight of Cups, though, this could be in between certain experiences, though. It could be stalemate, or it could be a playing of both sides, or when it comes to listening, though. So I don't know who's the person to where like it's a call on spirit. I'm going to call on you. I need you. But it kind of feels like here with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like something to where it's a little bit created toxicity to where it's like emotional independence, not knowing when to say no. People who it's not, if it's a work environment or a family environment, whatever the case may be, it's not genuine, especially with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. It's a broken foundation. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. So this could be looking for validation in a certain experience or people to say, you know what, I see you, da 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 da, and it's kind of not going to happen. Maybe this is, I ain't gonna say that's not gonna happen, but cards came out upright. I don't feel like it's that certain people are just meant to be the way they are. With the star in the world, Seven of Cups, I said that though. And the moon. Here we go. Seven of Cups and the moon. I said that though. Star World, Seven of Cups, and the Moon, though. Whew, this Knight of Cups keep trying to give. I just feel like this Knight of Cups keep trying to give to something that's broken. Whether it's emotional experiences or connecting to something. I don't know. With this Two of Wands and this King of Wands, could be daddy issues or authority issues, but I kind of feel like some of y'all are not using the scorpionic power that it is that you need to sit back and be like, this motherfucking full of shit. They lying, da da da. Like, you're not tapping into that. The world and the Seven of Cups and the Moon, whether this is healing or completing some type of new cycle, this is a Seven of Cups. Like, this could be, oh, I'm going to do this. We're going to fix this. And I feel like it's a fucking lie. Like, especially with the moon, there's hidden intentions, not knowing somebody's motive, not knowing your own evils, concepts. I talked about this in Libra reading. Get into the truth of the matter or applying certain gifts and experiences though. So I kind of feel like in this moment though, when you're going through this experience where you gonna have to, I talked about this in the sage reading too, being a lone wolf. You're gonna have to be in that lone wolf of not people knowing me emotionally or getting to know people. But it's more like, you know what? I got it. I'm gonna have to be it's like me, myself, and I. Where I thought it's gonna be masculine, feminine, higher self. Me, myself, and I. Like that's literally what it's gonna be. Like, oh God. And I don't think some of y'all are ready for what's gonna come about. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower, this is exactly what it is. I told you that somebody likes to play a lot of mind games. You're gonna have to see through that shit, especially with this Four of Swords. No, I said it's not something that's coming for a truth. One of y'all could know intuitively and not paying attention though. It could be the because I know we go through the emotions where you kind of be like, okay, I know this motherfucker full of shit. You really just don't have time to exhaust on a certain situation. So this could be your truth, your sword, where you kind of be like, you know what? I've been swinging this barrier. Like when I pick up this sword, I didn't conquer it. I done did so many things, but when I let this motherfucker out, like that's what it kind of feels like, especially here. So I don't know if it's shadow or inner dragon or whatever the case might be, a certain truths or I don't know, but I just kind of feel like somebody be wielding their sword and they done wield it because they conquered so much, and it's kind of like you know what? When I pop this bitch out, like it just feels like that though. Like it's like I ain't sparing no feelings. That's what it kind of feels like. Oh yes, because you got Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles could be looking at the bigger picture. It could be uncompromising certain people, juggling certain situations or whatever, trying to deal with just enough though. Like I kind of feel like at this moment, whatever messages you speaking to or trying to tap into, whether it's family or overall happiness or work, is kind of like this is where you just gonna have to be like, I don't know if that sword is necessarily gonna need to come out. I don't know if that sword gonna need to come out because you got this energy and you got the hangman. I said that though, because one of y'all sitting there though and kind of like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I don't think you worried about like the nuances of certain situations that's going around you, especially with the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon and the Seven of Cups and the Tower. I don't think you're focused on that though. It's kind of like one of those, you know what? I'm finna clean house, or when I clean house, I don't give a fuck. Especially with this hangman, because hangman could be like, you know what? I've been sitting here for a long time. I've been pausing, and that's why I said one of y'all about to get ready to wield your sword. Ooh, like Pentacles flew out my hands. That's what I said. Be mindful of that though, because it might or might not go right. Hmm. I said that though. If this is Queen of Pentacles, if this has anything to do with children or people or different emotional differences, though, when I said that, Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and here, I don't know if it's connected to certain friendships or people or relationships. Six of Cups could be past life experiences or connections, whether it's like being tethered to certain experiences, people wanting to own you, or I don't know, it's something about with the past, like needing to make peace with it, or getting back broken, fragmented pieces, whether this comes from childhood or certain experiences, though. Because look at that, though. I said masculine, feminine energy. Me, myself, and I'm telling you, it's like going through this experience to where it's kind of like if you're going to be creating through certain experiences with certain people, whatever the case may be, you gonna have to this the time where it's very wise to be vetting people before you get them all to your camp. Because you got a page of swords. So that's why I said one of y'all just could be reconnecting. I don't know if it's childhood friends, childhood lovers, certain people, but with this page of swords, in this page of wands, though, this could be somebody trying to look into you or find out certain information because this page of swords sometimes can be a bit of a gossip. It could be smear campaigns. It could be somebody that's belligerent, two faced. It's just that energy, though. So I don't know if you're trying to heal this with certain people or you have created this scorpionic nosiness. I mean, not numbness or nosiness, where it's kind of like going awry, whether that's kind of like with childhood. Keep in mind, this could be somebody else relationship. Well, I know. But I feel like that I know. Some of y'all ain't tapping into that scorpionic behavior to be able to see through a lot of shit. I just don't know why. We got Knight of Wands. We got Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Like I said, here it is. Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands, though, this could be. I told you, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, though, because it's kind of like some of y'all going through like that scorpionic change mode to where it may have started off with a hair color. It may have started off with it just started small before it got big, and now it's like, okay, I need to, and then this is where somebody comes in. But wait, and I don't feel like it's genuine, so that's why I said it's kind of like being at that karmic crossroads. It's like if you tap into it, you able to see the bullshit before it is, instead of just being in it. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Instead of just it's not processing though. That's why I said one of y'all. It's like y'all not processing. You got five of wands and the eight of pentacles. No, no, I'm sorry. I want to work with you. I want to coexist. No, I say I don't know what it is. It's like stopping greatness. Me to me. Not stopping greatness, but I just feel like it's a lot of bullshit. High priestess, and I say that though. Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, and I say that though. I said somebody trying to keep somebody stuck, binding, manipulative, duplicitous woman. I kind of feel like it's that dog. Somebody got two sides to them. Nine of Pentacles. With the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords and the Sun, like this could be, I don't know. We talked about this last year where I said somebody trying to trap somebody. It was with a kid or money or a certain situation to where they're trying to get something from somebody. I said somebody could be looking into somebody. You got the high priestess for some of y'all could be relying too much on tarot messages or certain experiences the way you're not. This Eight of Swords or this high priestess or whoever this is that like to play mind games or whatever the case may be, they're trying to keep you in this Eight of Swords position. One of y'all can't see that. Like when you evolve past that like scorpionic paranoia mind frame, you'll be able to clock a lot of fuck shit that people do and be able to say, you know what, bam, bam, bam. I know how to maneuver. I make you feel like you win when you sit in that four swords energy and then be able to go off and be the abundant motherfucker that you need to be. But I kind of feel like somebody trying to trap somebody or trapped in a certain experience though. Like somebody likes to live at the expense of others. I don't know where the fuck that shit is coming from. Well, no. I don't know. Let's go with it. Hmm. We got Empress in reverse. And we got the King of Pentacles again. Empress could be a baby mama. Uh, or a mother. King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. That's why I said somebody trying to keep somebody stuck in something though. Whether this is creating doubts or illusion for some of y'all is needing to go get some sun, be able to go outside, connect with self, solar plex energies, inner child experiences, joy experiences, feeding into your inner child. Like I don't know what that is. It's like feeding to that experience. Because I told you my inner child is kind of like a risk taker. Like to do a lot of fun things. And I said I was gonna do this weekend, but I didn't. But here though, this could be somebody. It could be a feminine or a masculine or whatever the case may be. Somebody could be paying somebody to be able to give you this. Because I told you high priestess is a very duplicitous, sneaky person. It could be a binding or it could be restricting or playing like a back shit of a lot of mind games, whether this is something with money or a certain they like to play King of Swords. I tell you, somebody's trying to keep something in a place of, or this could be you. You could be doing this though, like to somebody. It could be you though. I don't know, because you got a Five of Swords though. It could be you, somebody else. You got a Three of Swords and the Devil. Yes, yes, yes. With the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Five of Swords, there's definitely was some argument or conflict. That's kind of like somebody wanting to wave the white flag, though. I don't know if you go through that scorpionic phase of where like the lower vibrational parts of a Scorpio where you kind of get mad and you retreat from certain people because I say it's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces all do this. They go through those emotional experiences where we continuously allow certain people back into our life that don't mean it's no good, but haven't healed from that, recreating those sense of trauma bonds and that emotional disdain to where somebody could have pissed you off, but when you did, now you're the bad guy. Like it just feels like that though. That's why I said it's kind of like this waving a white flag though. Oh no, I don't like it. I knew y'all reading was gonna be straight to the point. I said, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you." I don't know why I've been acting like my auntie. Like she just be, she do that shit is funny. Anyways, that shit funny as hell. And there we go. Seven of Wands in the hair fun. Seven of Wands in the hair fun though. This could be putting boundaries between you, whether you into spiritual practices or not through certain people. Because I've been telling people there's a wave of people where you hear me say, where I say going through the environmental change of where I am, that when you take on certain people. Some of them be influencing magic. So a lot of people only come around to bite off your gifts or learn certain practices or whatever the case may be. But for one of y'all though, this could be putting some type of boundaries between you and clients and certain people. Where I said that though, where people are gonna go through certain evolutions to where you're gonna have to put boundaries into play because they come with more worrisome. So it's kind of like, did you get the job? Did the spell work? Did this do this or whatever the case may be? And becoming more intertwined in those experiences where it could be, oh, I need to know, like a little bit more hovering over those experiences to be able to feel like. So I kind of feel like it's that though. For some of y'all, this could be somebody could be a teacher. It's some there though, a teacher, some, but it's like some boundaries that need to go on. That needs to be, well, no, you don't come across this. Like, some there, some there. Because you got 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Again, though, this could be somebody with a certain situation, though. I kind of feel like it's that. With the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands, though, this could be, I told you, for certain friends, connections, and relationships. I don't know if somebody's trying to offer something, though. Especially with the 3 of Wands, so this could be business commitments or certain situations where I just feel like somebody trying to butter somebody up to necessarily get something instead of just flat out asking. So I'm thinking somebody likes to play mind games, manipulation, they're in the spirit of necromancy. Like you got 6 of Cups upright, Page of Swords. I'm surprised 7 of Swords ain't fucking came out right. It's like inability to be able to get out the fucking past. Like it is. So for one of y'all though, if you got this, oh I relate, I understand that type of mentality, a lot of them people gonna fuck you over. Like period. And for one of y'all, that's what I told you it's gonna be in this. It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Because one of y'all don't know how to be the lone wolf to where it's kind of like I'm gonna be me, myself, and I. It's not me, myself, and fucking destruction and chaos. No, it's me, myself, and I. Not disassociating yourself from other people, but I told you is you gonna go through when you master the gonna go through a lot of break down the builders when it comes to connections with certain people of who you talk to, who you relate with, who you're not connected with this time. And it's gonna be a moment of to where it's like being able to see it from your higher self, but not always being so easily offended. Where are you going to that forward sword and say, when I wield my sword this time? That's why I said, one day I'm gonna have to whip that bitch out. And I feel like it's about to come. Telling you, y'all gonna have to whip that hoe out. Got to whip that hoe out. I don't know what the fuck that means. Ooh, Lord. Didn't I say that 7 of Swords was coming out? You got 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Yes. 3 of Cups is certain friends, certain people, certain instances, knowing who to cut off, whatever the case may need to come off, though. Whether this is a person or a commentator or somebody else, though, with the hair fun, I don't know, but it's like needing to reel it back from certain people. Because, like I said, maybe you could be reliant on too many individuals to be able to give you information instead of just saying, you know what, let me drop it down. That's a good thought you said. That's this. And then going home and figuring out your damn self because that's the only thing that's gonna make you happy. For somebody that's too reliant on somebody else, and I told you it was an energy of a person that was very high key manipulative, and it comes out though. Some of y'all need to disassociate from certain people. I'm telling you though, because it's kind of like this. It's kind of like return. It's like the hood nigga. Where you see the hood nigga where he done sold drugs, he done came out, and he go right back to the motherfucking hood, and then wonder why he in the same shit. Fuck your elitist ass doing over here. That shit don't make sense. It's kind of like one of those type of situations where it's kind of like you ain't learned this yet. So it's one of those. I'm sorry, it's one of them with them 7 of Swords because I feel like the truth gonna come out either way. Whether this is somebody that's behind somebody's back, whether it's certain friends, motives that people trying to push, like it's coming to the surface. And I told you, I don't know if you wield your sword with that 5 of Swords and it's dealing with that emotional heartbreak to where it forced you to put some boundaries in between you and people. I don't know if it came out yet, but I kind of feel like that bitch still wielding at this moment because it's like other shit that's going on. I don't know. You got the food. That's why I said it's like la 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 la. La. I'm telling you though. So that's why I said with the Page of Swords, I don't know. That's why I said for some of y'all that intuitiveness, maybe you may be doing the scorpionic thing, playing the field where you're like, mm-hmm. Alright. But for some of y'all, I don't feel like you tapping in. I don't feel like you just tapping in at this moment. Because you got a 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and then this is where the Justice and the Knight of Swords kick. Oh, okay. So I said you was gonna wield that sword one way or another. And I feel like when you wield it this time, oh, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be pissed as hell. Especially with this Knight of Swords and that Wheel of Fortune though, because I told you Nine of Cups. It's kind of like, oh, I did this. You see it? And so I was like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. And then it's like going through hard times. For one of y'all, hard times do make the best out of people though. So for one of y'all may have to go revisit their reality to be able to see, you know what, fuck this shit, and then be able to drop it, to be able to create some form of balance, understanding, fairness, developing your moral conscience. But I do feel like there's gonna be a Knight of Swords that come along with it. Mine could be somebody with you. But you could be, I don't know, because I said we got a lot of sneaky, cunning, manipulative energy going on. I feel like it's whatever. You got Nine of Pentacles, Knights of Pentacles, my bad. You also got Ten of Swords. You also got the Lovers. You also got Five of Pentacles. You got the Hermit. Ugh. Then you got Nine of Wands. And then you got the Four of Cups. Strength in reverse. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. And I say that Queen of Cups can be in a state of needing some emotional fulfillment. So for some of y'all, whether you like need this emotional support, Four of Pentacles, and strength, what do you rely on though? Because Queen of Pentacles sometimes can be a psychically blocked energy. So it's kind of like wonder who you rely on in those time of needs though, especially with the Page of Wands and Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands though. Be mindful of certain people who are there in your state of weakness instead of in your moment of strength, and people who try so hard to keep you in a state of weakness or submission. Pay attention to that, please. They save you a lot of times. And so you utilize your fucking scorpionic powers for good and stop trying to get over and manipulate what thinking you don't know. Because some motherfuckers, I'm telling you, you just gotta be able to watch it. The audacity. Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles. I'll tell you, this is more of a separation of the pack. Five of Pentacles, whether it's come to whether you in teaching matters or whatever the case may be. Learning. Five of Pentacles, that's why I said that four, that nine, and that Five of Pentacles. This will put y'all in that heightened state of paranoia. No, I don't know. Like it takes you to go through the same shit again to necessarily be in the state of get your intuitiveness back. I don't know what that's about. But for some of y'all though, it could be a person, an individual. I just kind of feel like it's that those Six of Wands. For those of y'all that's been here, keep in mind I said this though number keep growing every day. When I count it down, I said it's gonna be six signs. I said this year six signs, six signs. Hold on, I'm trying to find it in my phone. I said it's six people. I said it was gonna be Cancer, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. Now I know there's seven, but I had said initially six because I went back and I added on Gemini. So whichever one it is in your life, whether the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, which there was nine. For some of y'all, where I said dividing that, why we cut it in half, I said you might find a solid three out of there, but some of them may not be as solid to where if you grow and you evolve. Where we talked about this a long time ago. So that's why I said this was January 28th, 2020. Wait a minute, let me pull it down one more time. January 28th, 2020. We talked about this a year ago. That's why I said, yes, yes. And then you got the lovers, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. That's why I said that's what's gonna put you in that period of. It's gonna be real. It may feel real slow when you're going through a lot of hardships, but it's gonna develop, and you can just duck and dodge a lot of this shit. Got people who do this. I'm saying it's gonna put you in that real defensive mode. I kind of feel like one of y'all gonna have to wield y'all sword though, so it's a lot of mind games, it's a lot of mind fuck, it's a lot of trickery. Because with the Six of Cups, it could be people so conditioned to how you used to be or relying to certain issues though. It could be childhood trauma. I told you that for Ten of Pentacles equated to the trauma bonded environment. These expectations of certain individuals or people that it re-breaks your heart and puts you in a state of where you could just detach like you can, like you could detach while we in this awkward energy or moving into though, because I know the world card and the hoodoo, which I'm going to use them, where it talks about when you heal, other people heal. But you also got to understand when you heal, you also have to be understanding or growing that everybody not going to be the same. It doesn't mean that you have to go off and expect or think that they should. No, you know when to back the fuck off and say, you know what, you still on that bullshit. I know how to do my scorpionic bullshit and cut you the fuck off. Not going into that scorpionic, I'm going to isolate. I'm going to cut you off. I'm not going to communicate. You need to understand what the fuck it is I need. No, it's cutting their ass the fuck off. Healthy and not repeating yourself over and over and over again. Stand for it. But I feel like one of y'all gonna have to wield that sword. I knew y'all was gonna fuck me over. Everybody else was shocked. Damn. I knew the water signs. The water signs did. Them earth signs. Water signs just took a nigga on back. I said, God damn. See? Look at that. I said it was gonna be the damn water signs. I said it. I knew it was gonna be y'all hard headed ass. Again, I got cancer up next. When I upload, they're gonna be scattered anyway. I knew it. I said, God damn. I'm gonna pull 13 though. Oof. Just trifling. Ain't nothing new. Yeah. Oh well. Life happens. Alright, I'll pull this quick 13. We can wrap this up so I can move it in the back. We're singing in the bam, wait a minute. Singing in the background. We got Ace of Wands in reverse. Ooh, Lord. That's the epitome of stagnant. I told you that. Ooh, that's the epitome of stagnant. Oh, I know that energy itself. Six of Pentacles. Come on now, somebody receiving something. And wish trying your luck. Somebody trying their luck. That's what it is. Because they do talk about like gambling, risque, certain experiences. You got the will. Also kind of the will. That's the Fool. Page of Swords. Eight of Baskets. The Three of Pentacles. Didn't I say that though? Somebody trying their luck. Miss Ida. That's how y'all do y'all karmic experiences. Somebody trying their luck, or either you trying your luck, trying to do the same thing over and over and over again. You got Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords. And I told you that's where you're going to have to wield that sword. You have to wield that sword. You got strength. Oh, my bad. You got strength in reverse. I told you that it talks about how somebody trying to dominate somebody. Tell you how you want. Hoarding. Risque. We got Three of Baskets, Eight of Knives, and Dr. Buzzy. Dr. Buzzy talks in this deck where that's the justice card where it talks about balances and fair. It say if you done wrong to somebody, apologize. If not, don't worry about it. Have you set the karmic wheels in motion for certain things to come against? If this person held that a cap man may be. This Dr. Buzzer was a master lawyer, but at the same time, he was a fool when it came to hoodoo or magical experiences, though. So, whoever it is, or testing the grain, or whatever experiences, where I said some of y'all where you may be trying to kill off parts of your shadow, gonna have to tap into that shadow to be able to make a point. I really feel like that, though, because we got Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And then you got Ace of Wands again. And then you got Miss Robinson, which is the devil energy. I like that being reversed. And you got the Six of Swords, and then you got the Black Hermit. Keep in mind the magician is in reverse. So that could be a trickster. That could be somebody a trickster or make a person. I tell you that could be health wise. Some could be taxing on your health though, whether it's mind, body, or spirit though, especially Six of Swords though. With the Ace of Wands though, this could be somebody trying to keep somebody stagnant or stuck in a position or inability to be able to grow with certain friends or certain people to be able to understand where you are now. Especially with this Queen of Swords though. Especially with that Six of Swords though. That's what it is. With the Six of Swords, I told you that's traveling into murky waters, but it's also human weaknesses. So with the mind games or whatever, this is what somebody used. I don't know if it's communication tactics or actions, but it's kind of like this person could be like this though, playing a lot of fucking games. And one of y'all gonna have to wield that sword, but I hope when you wield that sword, it don't end in a matter of whether it ends up in a legal situation. I don't like that though, because I feel it. It's like this. I've been feeling for the past couple of days. That's why I was like, is this some energy at play? Like, I told you, Aries energy is the only energy in the zodiac that can get motherfuckers going. I'm telling you. But man, it is. So I'm telling you, Aries energy is the only energy that can get the whole collective just rolling. I tell you, they know how to get the party started, but they sure don't know how to end that motherfucker. That's how they up in a lot of bullshit. This ain't that today. They on the end of the list. Oh shit. Daily transit. My bad, y'all. Ooh, I'm about to wrap y'all reading. Strawberry skies. I said it. I was like, what the fuck going on? Wait a minute. I be watching Which Guy Is Too Much. She be into it. I just know it ain't no damn Aries energy at play. I think that's just y'all. Ooh, okay. With the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, be some matter with court or legal matters or obligations. But again, this is the Lover's card. It's in reverse, and I told you some type of weaknesses. With the Eight of Cups, this could be somebody trying to wander around it, like wandering around lost. The Three of Pentacles. So that's why I said be very mindful who you take advice from in this time of need. Tap into what it is that you necessarily need or ask. Put out that plea metaphysically so you can be able to get what it is that you need. And make sure you jot down that idea, you make back, you work it out, and then figure it out though. It kind of feels like it, especially with this Eight of Cups though. Because I don't know who you keep going through for advice for certain experiences, but it's kind of like somebody just, I'm lost and not knowing what to do. This could be you paying it to somebody who is doing witchcraft, or somebody could be doing it to you to make you go around wandering, to cause some type of breakup, to keep you out of position. Whatever it is, I don't know. You got John Freeman, you got the Miss Ida, the Eight of Wands, and you got the Three of Wands. Stop it. John Freeman in reverse is the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. So that talks about all the things that you shoulda did. Then I say somebody trying to stop somebody from becoming something, or an environment or certain experiences is trying to stop you. With Miss Ida and the Eight of Wands and the Three of Baskets, this could be intuitively listening to unwanted criticism. She wrote that in the deck. That's the one when to cut the party off. Certain friends, certain people, and the Eight of Wands. That's why I said I like the High Priestess, because it's knowing when to tap in though, when it's upright on this side though. So I said, one of y'all gonna get it after you wield it. So where you sit back and you think, where you go like, damn, I should have did. It's gonna be one of them. I'm telling you, it's going to be. And then you gonna be in that moment where reality gonna hit. You gonna be like, fuck, I'm telling you, it is. And that's what reality gonna come down. You got Page of Swords, you got Five of Wands, the Strength, the Eight of Knives. Eight of Knives talks about being at a crossroad and the ability to be able to make some type of decision that's like mental dysphoria or whatever the case may be. I tell you, somebody trying to look into somebody trying to create a lot of obstacles, roadblocks with the Five of Swords strength, somebody trying to dominate or be dominating in a type of certain situation. Could be some type of jealousy at play. Like this, somebody could be giving you bad advice on purpose. Or you could be giving somebody bad advice and this shit finally caught up to you with the justice, because it could go either way with the justice. The fairness of it could balance out. That's why I say it's going either way at this moment though. But for one of y'all at crossroads and trying to find something. I don't know if it's emotional pacification, love. Um, I don't know, but right now somebody just trying to play on your weakness and you don't even see it. Maybe I be seeing that shit and just laugh. Like when I wield the sword, it will be mine. That's all I got to say. So that's why I said like somebody's trying to do that though. For one of y'all know, I tell you somebody could be paying reading cards on you. This could be somebody that's in the magic of certain experiences trying to keep you wondering, like, oh, this is what you need, this is what you need, but they always doing it though. Like they trying to create a lot of obstacles, headway, leadway, crown chakra, or whatever. I told you it's one of those type of experiences though with somebody. I don't know, you could be in a conflict with a person. Especially that. Five of Swords of Right is dominating the conversation. Dominating certain experiences. So for some of y'all could be in risky styles of making money. And it finally catch up with your ass. I don't know. But we gonna get off that. Feel like that though. Damn, you look so good. Could be a person though, but I kinda feel like somebody is salty. Or I don't know, just be mindful though, because y'all some of y'all feel recognized. If it's family experiences, you gotta recognize people need certain advice from them. I would say that. Mm-hmm. Okay. You just can't know when to give. What it is, you don't know when to hold, when to hold, what to give, what not to give. What words though? I'm telling you, you gotta learn the game, tricks that people real quick. That's why I said it's gonna be me, myself, and I. All right, all right, all right. Remember that. Shark. I like this though, because shark speaks of getting to know somebody's intentions, and I love that shit. One of y'all just gotta sit back, not being in it. Yeah. Oh, you remind me of this. No, that's how your ass gonna get caught up. Peacock is a vanity card. Talks about paying attention to details. Situations that are very alluring or beautiful. Pay attention to them though. Ooh, I did feel like this shit was repetitive. Lamb and the fox. Some of y'all gotta pay attention to that though. Lamb is a repetitive message. It will constantly pop up and pop up and pop up and pop up and pop up, pop up. But the fox is reversed though. And the fox is a very sneaky as well destructive energy. So you gotta be able to know like to take this and to disassociate yourself or knowing when to. So this could be with certain information, whether you hide certain shit, be lying about certain shit, it's gonna catch up with your ass. That's all I got to say with the Wheel of Fortune. So it might sound a little fucked up though. So that's why I said in this time of need, you do fucked up shit. Like as a scuttlebug, well, I'd have been a bald head scuttlebug, hang around with certain individuals, I couldn't go to them for certain advice. I had to go be honest with motherfuckers who knew the shit that I was doing. I was just waiting on you to tell me. And from a place of non-judgment. Not people who do this bullshit. Peacock, the lamb, and the fox. Oh, okay. No, that shit you do to people. Like the Scorpionic do that shit to people. Like know how to bits and pieces and tell certain things or whatever. No. All right. All right. Ooh, shit. One fail. We got elk and a deer. This is a mother and father. I told you that's masculine, feminine energy. It is. Elk is a very pretentious, high and mighty. Deer is a very concerned person. So this is somebody that's set in their ways. You got moth and the shark though. Some of y'all gonna have to do that fire energy where you hear me say revved up. Like, okay, all right, then go on to the next best thing. But one of y'all, when you come to listening to certain messages of certain people, you not always have to look for the beauty in them though. You get to know certain people intentions though, because certain things may be light, but is it really for you? Just because everybody say they love and light don't mean they got good intentions. You better pay attention. Okay. With the lizard and the dragonfly, though, that talks about being flaky on certain experiences, whether it's transmutation, certain forms of like experiences, being able to grow. Because the dragonfly does speed because they can fly 45, 45. Don't listen to how I know this weird shit. And you got the golden egg. No, I said heart chakra. I bet you got Al and you got money. Some of y'all could be going through money calls. Ooh, Cobra. Didn't I say that though? Ooh. Did I say that though? With the zebra though, this talks about seeing things from it's an egocentric personality though. Certain things may be black and white, but it's also being able to see through the bullshit where I said one of y'all not able to tap into certain experiences, maybe because of your own unbiased. With the crow and the cobra though, this is that the crow say don't call on it until you're ready for certain messages. The cobra could be a know-it-all. So this is the spirit of where a person kind of knows too much. This could be you or somebody else, but it's like I know, I know, I know, I know. No, you don't. Like this is literally it. And I'm not talking about for what your life experiences, connection with masculine, feminine, or whatever. But it's kind of like this though, because somebody keep trying to dominate somebody or push them in a certain direction. Where the wolf is very domineering, where somebody keep trying to force or put them in, but it's kind of like it's limiting some form of expression of who you are. Like it's like no, no, no. You come over here. You come over here. You were just like us. It's kind of like maybe you weren't good enough to sit at the table with the mean girls, and now I'm able to sit at the table with the mean girls. Like it's weird. Like fuck. And then you got the otter, the owl, and the bat. So that's why I said some of y'all could be going through money quarrels, when it comes to certain creative endeavors or money, or it could be like you at a state of where the shit just boring to you, especially with the bat though. So it's kind of like being able to let go of something. So for some of y'all who have this dominating personality or a person that tries to lead, their ass gotta go. Especially with the bat. The bat talks about sacrifices, letting motherfuckers go. It's like, baby, your ass got to go. You causing too many problems. It's not fun. It's not this. It's either me or you. So one of y'all gotta have like this me or you moment where it's coming into something, not to go in a state of where you wield that sword that last time and it causes a lot of problems. But it's something that's dampening the fun out of something. Maybe it's killing off the inner child experience to where it's like, oh, I used to like this, but I don't. Somebody's gotta go. This plan. But dead ass though, I'm telling you though, whether it's influences or some or certain people, because it's stuck on something. I don't know. Because you got the lizard and the dragonfly, and that's very flaky. Yeah, I know what that feels like. Where it's kind of like, no, da 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 da. It's something that's dampening in it. Whether it's something that you like, whatever. Certain people, I told you the elf energy is a very pretentious. So it's like, oh no, now you get to sit with us. You don't want to sit with you. You never let me sit over here. Bye, ho. Like, I'm just weird. Like, when y'all gotta be like that, though. That's true. I'm serious. All right, y'all. I'm going. It took me 50 minutes. Bye.